Welcome to another Degen Hour as we trade live. And of course, right at opening bell, things got to go up. I don't have my trade in. As we go from 10 to 1,000, we are well on our way there. We're at $12. We're at $12. Yeah. Week two. I mean, if you're looking at percentage terms, we're way up 20%. This is on the more conservative account because we don't want to blow that one up. And then we have the Degen account. The Degen account, we're doing far better. Oh my gosh. This is getting away from me. This sucks. All right. MACD flipped. Oh, no. Let's see. I bet RSI, everything's flipping, isn't it? Oh, man. Well. Yep. That's how it happens. All right. Well, to get into the morning here at Degen Hour, what we like to do first is we like to make sure that we get a little bit of news. We get a little bit of lay of the land. Okay. Lay of the land. Let's see. We're going to Flash Trade's account recently has been popping off, so I get notifications like crazy. So if that's happening and you see me stop and check, I am the one who does like your comments on here. So we are trying to keep up with both. Oh, nice. So I'm trying to respond in real time. All right. Let's see what we have here. We keep having these. Oh my gosh, guys. Stop interacting with us on X for a moment so I can just chills out and do Degen Hour. We have Bento just responded to us on X. Matt Web3. Appreciate your weekly roundup. This is pretty cool. I like it a lot, actually. It says Perps Wars intensifying. Perps launch 24/7 on commodities. Vibo. Yes, the Vivo. Oh, you know what? That's what I'm going to do right now. Let's check in on where Vibo is. Oh, okay. So, not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. It looks like Drewski has pulled way ahead. Not sure what happened to Vibo. Probably took a hard L. Maybe. Yeah, not sure actually. Took a hard L somewhere, that's for sure. He is down at the moment. So, what the hell? Let's see. Where's Marty Party? Let's do Marty Party. Let's see if he's updated this graph. This guy really needs to get his together. All right. Or I need to get Leviathan charts. I probably need to get Leviathan charts. 20 hours ago, so we'll just check it out real quick, see where the market moved. The market actually did go down to this 83.59 like he had here. Market bottomed and then actually popped back up, took out these reds on Solana. Same thing with Bitcoin, actually, or very, very similar story with Bitcoin. So interesting. So a lot of shorts probably did pile up, which is why they went from bottom to top here. You could see they went from that 84.40, popped up to 85. Probably some greedy shorts got in there. Market makers said, nope, we're going to make sure we slap that down. Zek's probably going to crash hard. There's way too much liquidity on the downside. There's a ton of liquidity on Sui on the upside. That's interesting. That could actually really work out. So let's see. Those are not live charts. I'm going to do something a little unorthodox. And we're going to, I did it yesterday if you were here. We're going to do my trading buddy. Let's see. Hello? Sides. Nope. Oh, there you go. We're going to do something unorthodox. We are going to ask, let's see, what's your size? Risk profile. Let's see. Then we're going to give them the full context here. We're on the 1 minute, 15 minute. We did this yesterday, if you were here for it. And what we're doing is we're taking the screenshots of the charts. We'll do the 1 day. It's way too hot in my humble abode to be wearing this at the moment. We're going to take this off. Give me 1 second. There you go. All right. So daily is actually looking down on MACD. So we could continue the downtrend actually. Oops, I put 2. Yeah. RSI though is really pulling back quite a lot. I wish I had my other volume nodes. I used to have those. I know Ted loves the volume nodes. So my guy Ted is not. All right. So now what is the response? Ignore the research notes above. This is a live trading desk, not a research project. Different game entirely. Yeah, that does make sense. So basically it's saying wait for the volatility. If we break cleanly through the 84.50, it's saying take a bet against it with the MACD still expanding. So yeah, we're going on the down. It's kind of like how much are we going down? Oh, and we just broke that clean. So we're just going to take short. Probably, I'm right at the middle of the range. I'm probably going to get absolutely destroyed. So do not follow into that. Do not follow me into that. Probably going to regret that instantly. But directionally, it does really match where I think we're going either way. So, so the other one that we want to get into, let's see. There we go. All right. So here, I really want to set this up. Where were we? Larger time frame. Okay, so we made it down to that. So it's been quite a while we've been here. Bouncing around, dicking around in here. And then what's the low here? What's the local low? So do we go back and touch that, or do we stay at this 83? Because my assumption here is that we actually... You could take this limit order, it's super cool, and you can put it like right there. So see how I just placed it on the chart. I can actually move it on the chart. Then I can open up a limit order. So there you go. That is for the conservative account though. We want to make sure we're clear, paying attention. do that. Get rid of this MACD. We flip the MACD. Did we flip it over here? Oh, son. That's the RSI. Get rid of this. Green so icy. All right. Okay, so we actually might pull back up. We'll see. We'll see. I doubt it. I think we're going down. I'm going to call its bluff and just stay in here. Stay in here. Probably going to dig farther to the downside. That's when I can get out of the trade. If we dig far to the downside, we'll just scalp it, get out quick. If we pop above and start pushing up pretty heavy, we're going to cut and run. So we're popping above the MACD. Where money flow for the down is going, yeah, our RSI is pointing up. We're going to cut. Oh, one click. What the hell? What just happened? There we go. One click out. So we lost $1. It's really not the end of the world. Yeah, this is going to be a ping pong. So it's literally saying exactly what it's going to do. Ping pong between these two. Okay. I see. Okay, so it's saying, it's giving me a setup here, which is super interesting. Oh, I'm sharing the wrong screen. Share this tab. See, why does anybody call me out there? Super interesting. The AI basically is just giving us our setup. So we'll try it out. I mean, basically it's saying its short scenario is if they close back below that 83.80, reopens the 82 to $80 target. If it pops above the 85.05 MACD expanding, then it, could continue to have that more long bias for the but it's just saying for the 15-minute time frame. So it's saying for like the whole thing is actually trained on short time frame. I gave it the parameters of like what Degen Hour is. So it's trained on like those short time frames. So it's not looking for longer time frame things, which is probably why my guess would be it's talking about the 1 minute, 15 minute. That was how I set it up to help me out with Degen Hour. Gave it all the context. Alrighty. Let's see. Gotta shave this, man. I keep touching it because I have a beard. I typically don't keep my beard, so it's about 4 days worth of growth. I just felt like not shaving it. Oh man, you know what? Today we actually have some new. So we have lighter on here now. V2 now has lighter. If you're unaware, probably should have started off with that. That's my bait. We are on V2 beta. if you don't have access to V2 beta, please reach out. We actually have 2 ways of getting you on here now. We can whitelist your wallet, or we can actually give you an access code. So the team was able to put that together relatively quickly so that we could send out access codes now for V2 beta. And that essentially whitelists you or whatever wallet you're using. So it's like a self whitelist. But right now we have a ton of assets: XRP, Chip, BNB, Ton, Mega ETH, Pump. Pump was just listed. Let's go. VVV, Venice AI, Lighter, BitTensor, Ethereum, Mondo, Zcash, or Mondo. I meant Mondo's an X guy. Monad, Sui, Hype, Soul, all the good stuff. Let's see. We have natural gas, of course. We have crude oil. We have all the metals. Last one would be like aluminum, maybe. Not sure. But metals are there. We have iron limited now that just got listed. Micron. We have the Russell 2000 now as well. So that would be like the Russian SPY, which, again, it's not what I meant. It is equivalent to our SPY in the United States, which would be the S&P 500, would be like the Russell 2000. We're waiting for an entry, guys. Let's see. We're getting absolutely hammered on the other one, aren't we? We didn't enter, did we? Put a limit order? Oh yeah, we put a limit order. Okay. 100%, I'm going short right here. Degens! You're not. We'll let it play out. Let it play out. No, don't do it. Don't go crazy. Now it just goes absolutely berserk to like 80, 87, 80, 89. I'd be like, let's see. Topping out. Might have been a little premature. I'm used to that. So, in familiar territory. Delish. Well. They're trying to catch a fallen knife here. What's going on? They're going to grab some more. They're going to grab some more. We're going to double down. Go ahead. Do it. Be my guest. Let's see. Fading out. Poo-pooing out. Come on. You know you want that topside liquidity. You know you want it. I know you want it. Go. Damn it. Totally wanted to get in up here. Don't you do it. You freaking go down below that moving average right now. Let's go. RSI flipping down. Money flow drying up. Let's go. Well, maybe we go into the larger dump now. Probably not. So choppy. Chop, 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 chop. Let's go. Okay. So flipping here on the higher time frame as well. Looks like, oh, and on the daily, we're going down. What the hell? We're still going down. Let's go. Still pointing down, guys. I apologize, but for the macro too, just not looking great. Looks a lot like what this looks like. I hate to say it, but you know, it's a pretty easy pattern to pick up on, to be honest. Even a retard like me can look at it and say, yeah, that doesn't look great. I'm dumb, and I can see it. That's always a problem. Oh. Hey, get the hell out of here, you son of a gun. Trying to ruin my stream. Yeah, I mean, you know, something along those lines here-ish, channeling. Like, even if you took it up here, it's still relatively close. I mean, you've got a clear channel thing going on here. That's like, well, do we flip down here and then drop again? And then you know, I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure. Do we breach that 60 again? Maybe it's just like a retest. We retest these lows again. Pop back up. I'm not sure. But I mean, macro right now is rough. So if you see me favoring shorts, don't kill the messenger. I didn't make it. You know, and here you see gold is incredibly weak, dude. Insanely weak. This chop consolidation, not good. I mean, in general, this is not good. Look at this. Double top. Oh. You ever see that guy that he's like, oh. I mean, not good. Not great. We are not in a good place. Just not in a good place, boss. So, I just favor shorts right now until that changes, I guess. We just put it in a double top in the high time frame. Low time frame is so freaking weak. You know, it's crazy. Most of it's manipulated on the low time frame. So, and there's just like no give. We're not seeing like blast offs. I mean, we see these here, but this is like liquidity driven. During these events, if you look at the liquidation, Leviathan, it's like, I don't see like a lot of like inertia that would really push me to think we're going anywhere. I see a lot of kind of like bullshit hype, but I mean, overall, I just see net down. Probably either net down or just like I've been saying for a while, it's like chop consolidation, where we just kind of ping pong through this, and we grind lower. We might have some upside, but that's more like market makers, you know, bigger players, people who have way more than us and just have unbelievable capital behind them to throw around the market. And those are the ones that you're that's why you're seeing painting of the charts. Yeah. So, I mean, if you start seeing, this is why I said maybe take the Leviathan charts. You know, if you can, Leviathan is an indicator on TradingView. It would be really smart for you to do that. And then you become what I would call a market maker trader. And you stop trading off of like news and events and crap like that. And you trade off of volume nodes and liquidation levels. So like if you see, you know, maybe there's a billion, you know, one to the upside, you know, and they only have to move it. They only have to move the market a little to capture all that. Or there's, you know, 800 million to the downside. Well, you know, kind of is as easy as that. Is like the market makers are going to bring it up. So, like you say, unfortunate, but as unfortunate as it is what it is. I mean, kind of how they do it. All right. So we actually have, is this the live price right now? Holy crap. Okay. So on YouTube, you can actually watch Marty Party's live charts. Hey, what's up, Freddie? How can I get funded wallet? Well, we're not handing out funded wallets, so you can't. But you can get access to V2 if you would like. V2 is open for alpha users. So alpha users are able to jump into V2 and have a little bit of fun. We're going to close this one out. We're at 20%. That's enough for me. We trade off of percentage basis. We do not trade off of going to Valhalla or anything like that. So, and I'm particularly unconfident today in the markets. So you'll see that I'm just going to take trades. If I hit 20%, it's enough for me. I'm out. And we increased our bag by 20%. That's how we trade. We're going to close that limit order as I, again, just very unsure of the market at the moment. So, oh shit, that's what I was just trying to do. Now it's flipping. Now that we had that depressed RSI, we can try to see if we can get in. What the hell? Oh, well, there you go. Charts do that sometimes. That sucks. Oh, that's nice. So we'll throw that there. And then we will see where that's at. Let's see. TP. We'll edit it. Is that 20%? No, it's at 12. Okay. We'll edit it real quick and just say we want it at 20%. We'll say confirm. Okay. We'll edit this. What is this at? 2%. That's fine. So if we retrace, we have it there for us. Already set up. Made a little tiny bit of profit. Eked it out there. What's the RSI at? Looks like we're actually going up. So that, oh, might have hit my stop loss on the other wallet. Let's see. Could have hit it. Did it? Let's see. Orders. Oh, history. Yeah, it hit it. Okay. It's totally fine. That is the 10 to 1000 wallet. That is totally fine. We definitely want that. Oh, we are pushing hard now. Interesting. Wait a minute. Let's get out of that. You're pushing hella hard. Super interesting. Let's see this new one here. Lighter. Why did we What is lighter? I know it's like a new Dex or something like that, but it seems like it's no bueno. Iron. Ooh. Oh God. Why did it? Ow. Oh God. That looks painful. So it was just way overbought. RSI was pushing way to the upside. Now we're just back down to medium. And MACD's flipped. That's really about it. So on the probably still has a little bit more to go. Actually. Short time frame, it's saying buy though. Can we 20x that? Get out of here. We get 20x. Let's go. I'm gonna actually get in on this new one. Let's see. No way. No way. I don't know why charts keep freezing. It's actually super annoying. I'm gonna have to bring it up with the team. What the heck? All right, there we go. 20x. Go. All right, feeling not confident in that one at all. We just YOLO'd that. We're gonna YOLO this. This is the Degen account anyway, so we are trying to make a little bit more degenerate. Where's the MACD? Okay, so we are pretty depressed here at the moment on the shorter time frame. So we're just gonna go ahead and go in. We're gonna watch these two, keep an eye on them. Iron is already super down. Right off the bat, like you would, like you do. Like you would, like you do. And look, it only makes sense. You know what I mean? Switch up the music a little. Like you would, like you do. Doge. I'm back. What's up, Cryptic? Hey, buddy. You want to watch those live liquidation levels? Found the location. You can go on YouTube. Looks like Betty, Soul. Actually, honestly, it looks like everything's probably going to tank here in just a whittle. Go after some lower liquidations. I should have favored short like I just said I was going to. But stupid is, stupid does. Stupid is, stupid does. Sometimes stupid is stupid. Go up. Would be really nice. See these like scam ups and downs? One of those right now. Just to the upside. Just get it up a little bit. Scam wick that baby up. Just a few more points. Hey, and we're out. Hey, scam wick it up. Let's go. Ooh, got out. All right, sorry about that. The young lady is leaving for the day, so I have to say goodbye, as you do, as you do. Let's see. mean, honestly, we're still favoring down. I mean, this doesn't make any sense as far as like. Chop sideways. We've got to break one way or the other. These are all 30-second time frame, I guess is what he's at. I don't even know. I think it says 30 seconds. Maybe I'm stupid here, but pretty sure it says 30 seconds. Let me switch this up too. I forgot to do that. I think last time we agreed it was not smart to have it set up in this way. I'll have myself, there we go, just so you can see the screen bigger. So, I mean, this just, I don't know. We've got to break up or down, and my bias at the moment, according to the liquidation charts, probably down. I think Bitcoin just has far more to grab down. It's probably going to build up more shorts so it can skyrocket back up. It's going to want to get back down there. Probably going to push us below the 76 level. That's kind of my macro thesis at the moment, is that there's just not enough to give us the opposite. I mean, even market makers. Are we looking at the same thing? I think so. I think we're looking at the same thing. What do you mean? Doge. As in like Ethereum's Doge? I think it's kind of dead, but I mean, every dog has its day, if you know what I mean, but I don't think I would get too cray about that. I think people are just petered out. If you realize we just went through a massive meme coin cycle, do you really think that people are going to go back and go, you know what I should do after all of that extraction and every meme coin I got absolutely fucked on? I should go back to Doge. That's what's going to make everything better. Pretty sure that's not what's going to happen. We never had a crazy meme coin thing like that before. So no. No Doge. At least I wouldn't list it. I'm sure the team probably would, as long as enough people would trade it. I think it's probably going to be kind of going back. My guess would be right now, if you do see an explosion on something, it's going to be like probably like L2s and L1s. So like our Arbitrum, basically all the big ones, all the big L2s for Ethereum, Monad, Sol, stuff like that will probably, because that's how it seems to go, is the crazy dumb shit happens right at the end, which was meme coin season. As you could tell, it was the end. Then all of a sudden there's a bear, aka what we're in now, and then kind of there becomes a resurgence back to reality out of the stupid. And don't get me wrong, I absolutely think you're a moron if you are a real believer in meme coins. I just don't have the time for you. It's the absolute dumbest narrative I've ever heard in my entire life. Hey, downside. Hey, see, I told you. I am looking at the same charts as you. Believe. Let's see. Yeah, downside. Damn it. I hate to say it, but probably a little bit more pain. Not. I don't think it's actually going to last much longer though. So I think things will turn around relatively quickly. I think towards June, we'll probably basically be back. But there are some things that we need to like get out from underneath us when it comes to geopolitical stuff. But in the meantime, like I just said about L1's L2, Zek is doing very well. Hype is doing well. Sui is, hanging in there. Solana is struggling. Sui's struggling too. Monad is hanging in there. We have a lot of the L2s here. I believe BitTensor's actually an L1, L2. I'm not 100% sure. Don't kill me on that one. Lighter, I believe, is its own chain. I could totally be wrong. Mega ETH, that one I would say is a total scam. Ton, BNB. So we have a lot of those chain-based ones on here now. XRP. Even though I am not a believer in XRP, we do have it. It is one of those L1s. BNB as well. Pump. So we've got a lot of the top kind of narrative plays. I'd rather be the picks and shovel guy than the trying to pick out which platform is going to win. Or meme coin is going to win, which is, just guys, if you even knew the insider BS that happens with meme coins, you'd never touch one again. You're basically just making somebody else rich. You're making somebody else rich because you don't understand the game. Memes are a total scam. If you see anybody heavily pushing a meme, I would suggest muting them on the timeline completely. Because they're probably misleading you or they're accidentally misleading you. Either way, not great. Uno momento. Bruh. I gotta start using the you're muted. Thank you, Cryptic. I was just saying I was watching a guy lose 10K the other day and he brushed it off like it was no big deal. I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me. I said I would probably cry myself to sleep at night, rock myself in a corner somewhere. You and I and probably quite a few others who watch a stream like this, not exactly, 10K loss on a day. It's going to shake us a little. I know it's going to shake my confidence. That's for sure. This guy just shrugged it off and went on to the next day. He's like, so today we're going to pick up. We lost 10K yesterday, which is like, all right. Not sure that's cool. But some people do be like that. Some people have that capability of just brushing it off. All right. So in short, as we close out here, this is Degen Hour, where we trade from opening bell of the stock market to just about an hour. Can run a little bit longer. Sometimes today I do have some work to do on the X account, so you should see some posts coming out today. This website here was just shared in the chat. So our website, YouTube channel, Marty Party, he does have the 30-second liquidation levels for crypto traders. So, it's a really great resource. I'm actually really happy he puts it out. It does show you where market makers want to hunt for liquidity, move the market. This is what I would suggest for some newbies out there who are trading. Of course, it's crypto centric. V2 beta is out. Not everybody has access to it. It is a gated access at the moment, but we have over 100 markets listed. No confirmation screens, no pop-ups, no approval. You give a one-click access to your wallet, and then this way you can freely trade in and out of markets. No transaction costs. Everything is 2 bips. So if you look down here, I have to actually add that. It's 0.02%. So it's extremely, extremely low fees. We are working on funding mechanism. Now that we have V2 implementation in place, now that we have our flu system, which is flexible lock utilization, which allows us to use correlated markets with additional markets, which is how we're able to add so many markets to our V2 implementation. This is truly becoming the sex-like experience that everybody really, really loves and wants to get their hands on. Today, we did just list, let's see here, just to go through the list on what we got. Pump on here now, XRP. We just listed Lighter and Pump, so those are brand new. We also did list for equities is Iron, and the markets on Iron are doing well also on the V2 implementation. We have all of the top things like the Russell 2000 was just listed. We have Micron, SanDisk. These two are heavy AI plays, so storage plays. We have Taiwan Semiconductor, Intel, Eli Lilly Peptides. We have Qualcomm. Of course, you know Qualcomm is the communications. Texas Instrument, NVIDIA, Tesla, the beautiful Tesla, the SPY, Apple, and Amazon. So those are all available for you as well. We've listed some new metals. We used to have silver and gold. Now we've got copper, platinum, and palladium. We also have crude oil and natural gas. And of course, we have our Forex there. If you are one of those hedging players, if you like to hedge your bets, I know a lot of people do that with Forex when it comes to when they're outside the US or playing against the US dollar in some way, or they have something off platform and they need the hedge. They can use that there for the Forex. Forex does have the 500x total. That's actually extremely typical. You can get up to 1,000x on some Forex platforms. Because Forex moves such small percentages, typically that is the case. So if you would like access, get involved in our community. We are rolling it out to our community members first. Lighter, by the way, yikes, taking off like a bandit. Let's go. So Lighter's pumping. Some of the winners for today is Lighter, Zek, Sui, Crude's back up, but relatively down actually from its 104. We do have, what's the other winner I was just talking about? Oh yeah, lighter. VVV is up on the day so far. Eli Lilly and a few others are pulling out of the kind of relative downtrend that we're seeing. So good to keep your eye on those for a cheeky short, as the market is, relatively speaking, kind of moving downwards. I say in a downward trend, we do seem to still be in that bear trend at the moment. So be careful with those longs. Watch those liquidation levels by Leviathan. You should be able to traverse the markets relatively well. If you have any comments before I jump off here, drop those now. We always appreciate you tuning in for Degen Hour. Remember, it's every single day at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time when the stock market opens, so we can catch that volatility, get those trades in for the day. It is $10 to $1,000 challenge. We're about 25% up now on the conservative wallet. On the Degen wallet, we're over 140% up. So we're kind of tracking what's better, the conservative play or the degenerate play. It's degenerate, but within some relatively rational means. We're not just YOLOing into every single thing that we see. But you can follow us every single day at 9:30. And of course, catch us every Monday for Flash Hour. If you missed yesterday, we will be coming out with our clips here soon. If you're interested in integrating with Flash Trade, check out docs.flash.trade, as well as if you're interested in the analytics platform that shows all things Flash Trade so that you can check all things on chain. Very simple. We built a very nice UI for you to track everything from our FAF token, which is an ownership token, to every single pool that we have out. It's fstats, so fstats.io. You can go there now, check out exactly what is going on with the platform itself. See all the metrics, all the kind of health metrics. And check out FLP1. FLP1 pool is extremely performant. If you were holding Sol or Jito Sol and you had held FLP1 instead of being, relatively speaking, about if you bought about a year ago, instead of being 40% down, you would still be about 18% up. So it is a long-term hold. It's a long-term play. It's kind of like an index fund where we have it's not even kind of, it's an index fund where we hold a basket of goods to more or less market make our platform, and the yield is turned back into it. We will be deprecating SFLP. So if you do have SFLP, if you can for me, we'll be making an announcement soon in Discord. Convert that over to FLP as we deprecate SFLP and move it into the more compounding. Reason being is that we've actually found, and we always do everything here for our users, even though it is very nice to have SFLP, it is very nice to get that USDC every single day. Actually, under most stress test performances and all, after we've been live for about 2 years, we've actually found that most users are really benefiting more, right, long-term from FLP, which is the auto compounding, like JLP. So we are going to be moving more towards that as we move towards all things V2. This is making the platform more performant. It is alleviating a lot of liquidity issues, and it is going to make things a lot better for LPs and a lot better for traders. So it is a net win from all the stats that we have for the last 2 years, all the simulations that we run. So V2 is really coming together. The funding mechanism is that last little piece that we're going to get into place before we move to order books. So if you are familiar with order books, most order book platforms have a backstop that is even Hyperliquid actually has it. That is a pool to peer model. We actually went pool to peer model first, hyper optimized, and then now we're bringing in order books. So we did it the inverse because unfortunately, a lot of the backstop that actually happens in some of these platforms, which is like an AMM or some kind of pool to peer model, that model is not hyper optimized. Matter of fact, it probably loses money. And our hyper optimization of the pool to peer model, now being piggybacked with the order books, will deepen liquidity, allow for instant execution on most traders that come to the platform because of the pool to peer model. And then if you need that deep liquidity for those larger whales, they'll have the order book ready there to pick it up. And then what it also does is it pits market makers against the house. So it basically says, if you can't beat our pool and the efficiency of our pool, and you cannot offer traders the price that they deserve, that they're wanting, then our in-house pool to peer model will pick it up. And the only way that you're going to be able to participate is if you can beat that pool. So it's a neat mechanism. Instead of being a backstop, it's actually the front door. So we're using it as a front door because it keeps market makers in check, allowing our traders to get out on a fair price, and also basically says, if you can't beat our pool system, then you do not deserve to participate. So with that, I bid you adieu. You have a great Tuesday, and keep an eye out on the timeline. I'd appreciate you liking, reposting, and commenting on anything we drop here at Flash Trade, as we do need to grow. We are the underdog in this fight. We've been around for 2 years. We're bootstrapped, no VC, fully diluted token on the market. It's an ownership token. So not only does it give you rev share, it gives you some ownership rights over the Flash Trade platform when we do come out with proposals, which is in Flash Labs in our Discord. So all of that considered, we would greatly appreciate you participating in that system if you are a FAF holder. Don't forget to stake your FAF on the Flash Trade dashboard so you can participate in the VP program, which the VP program is a monthly epoch, pays you out in FAF token, as well as every 6 hours, you do get rev share from Flash Trade. So we split the revenue with all of our FAF stakers as their ownership token, and it's 50-50 split. So anyone staking the FAF token, which is probably, my guess would be that's why FAF is performing so well in the, kind of downtrend market, and FAF, because of the fact that you do every 6 hours get that revenue share. Again, appreciate you tuning in. Thank you for all the comments. Cryptic, thanks, bud. Thanks for the mic ad telling me I'm on mute. And we'll see you next time. I'll see you in the markets.